Are you tired of buggy and broken events? Or just looking for something different to do in Star Citizen? In this video, now more than ever, I take you on a full journey through what to do in verse outside of this latest limited time content. Because of this new broken event, most of the people think that Star Citizen is trash and we cannot play anything. But I'm gonna prove it to you different. I'm gonna show you that the Star Citizen is still one of the best games in the world. Whether you like it or not, this game has a lot to offer. Most of the people will say, well, there's nothing to do in Star Citizen. Star Citizen is empty. You have just these vast spaces but nothing to do. Well, that may be true before 2 or 3 years, but right now there is a lot to do in Star Citizen. So let's start first with the contracts. You have contracts which are old gameplay, starting from bunkers, space missions, bounty missions, mercenary missions, all kind of missions. You have also hauling, delivering, whatever you like. If you are a new player, you will enjoy all of them. If you are now gradually becoming experienced player, then you will say, well, I've experienced all of these contracts. What shall I do now? Well, let's kick off with the new Foxwell missions. First of all, we have the missions about escort. I made a video about them. I'm gonna link it here for you to watch. So these missions are really interesting. There are also new missions where you have to fight a lot of enemies. So you're testing your boundaries. Depending on which ship you have, from the smallest to the biggest, like Idris, there's something for everyone in these new Foxville missions, and I really love them. They go for the ground, from the ground missions to space missions, and most of them are space missions. Also, they will give you the needed scripts for the Vikelo, and yes, the Vikelo is now very important part of the gameplay. Why? Well, most of the new ships are now locked behind the Vikelo. So if you want that special ship, now it is time to get it, because the Star Citizen 4.2.1 has made every ship available and it's not anymore random. Granted, you have to work a little bit better, but this is the grind that is worth. And once you get your ship, you feel proud, really. Now a lot of people would say, well, these ships will be deleted, why should I play it? Well, you have to watch this from the moment when you get the ship. Like that feeling that you have won something and the ship is right now yours. That gives you a special feeling. That alone is worth getting a ship. Let alone using that ship for months before maybe it will be deleted from you. But this is still alpha and that can happen. Your ships can be deleted, but at the end of the game, who cares? It is fun. The next thing that I want to take you is the Hathor locations. Now these places are for the mining, but it doesn't include only mining. It includes space missions, it includes ground troops, fighting, collecting, activating the lasers, and then going to the mining. Overall, this event is the best PvP event in Star Citizen and also a PvE. It is a mix of everything, and this mission now is not that much played because everyone is doing the broken event. So if you want that rare materials, if you need Karenite or something else, go do these missions. They are 100% fun. The cool thing about them, you don't need specific contract. You just fly to location, and if you do not want to do maybe firing the laser and mining, what you can do also is looting. Loot the boxes, find interesting and rare armors, rare items that you always wanted, because now it's much easier. There is not many players doing this. Now after you have done this, you can dive into the contestant zones of the Pyro space station and then maybe go to the executive hangar and claim the ship. I already made a video where I claimed with my friends 2 ships in just a matter of minutes. But first you have to collect 7 cards on 3 stations in Pyro: Ruin Station, Obituary and Checkmate Station. Once you collect 7 cards, then you will have to go to the executive hangars and then fight your way inside and claim your ship. This is really one of the best ways to get those special rare ships like F8C and F7A with full military or full stealth components. So go do this. It is now time to do it. And then comes the worm fight in the Pyro. Now this new event is happening in Stanton, but people forget that we have a Pyro, which is completely different star system, which is bigger than Stanton, and you have a lot of interesting things there. Also from exploring, fighting, and now this new event where you fight the giant irradiated Valakar worm. So you will start by going to Pyro 4, hitting those new bases and finding the key which will unlock the egg on Pyro 1. Once you have the key, you will fly to Pyro 1 where you will fight a dozen of enemies, players, and you cannot land there with a ship, you can only go with a shuttle. Once you are in the place, you can call the worm and kill it. Now, I already talked about this event. It has its bad things. The bad thing is the players can show up and kill you and take the loot, but that's not the bad thing, that's PvP. But the problem is most of the players will just show up to ruin your day. They don't even want the rewards. So because of this new event in Stanton, everyone is doing that. Now it's time to kill your own worm, collect the fangs and collect the pearls for yourself, because nobody will bother you. So this is a cool new event that you can do right now. It involves PvE and PvP combat, and you will get your rewards needed for the vehicle. Finally, I will wrap this with a freedom of exploring, looting, and just flying your ship. If you want your special armor, if you want those special rare components, because in Star Citizen now you cannot buy the military and stealth components, you can only loot them. You can loot them in those contestant zones that I already said, on Hathor location, and especially on Pyro 1 where the worm is. So if there are not many people there, well, you can fly there and try to collect these components for yourself. And believe me, you will find a lot good. From XL1 quantum drive to FR76 and 86 shields to TS2 power plant. Well, everything that you need, you will find them inside of these new contestant zones, especially if you claim your ship in Payam Executive Hangar. You will get a lot of cool stuff. So whether you are burnt out of the new events or just looking for a new adventure, you will find it right now in Star Citizen. The heart of what Star Citizen makes magical is for you to choose your own next path. From derelict outpost on Pyro 4 or Pyro 1 to the biggest fights of the worms, to looting everything and finding interesting gameplay for yourself. Don't forget to just sit in your ship, fly it, and enjoy. Sometimes forget about everything. Sit in your ship and just fly somewhere. Go to the wormhole, go explore, find the animals in Star Citizen. That's right, we have animals right now in Star Citizen. And just go beyond events. I think this is really worth, and I think the Star Citizen can show you a lot. And it will give you a tons of fun. Especially if you have a friend. I encourage you to play more with the random people. If you do not have friends, just write in the chat, I need a buddy to play with me, and someone will join you. That is how I started my adventures, and today there is always someone to play with me. And I also think that that is possible for you guys. So thank you for watching this video. If you like it, if you agree with me, don't hesitate to subscribe, like, hit that bell icon so you don't miss my next video. Until next video, go out there, find your own gameplay, and enjoy